The internet is funny. On my last video, this is how many dislikes I got. Specifically, the MCU fans, or new fans, I should say. There's MCU phase 1 through 3 fans, then there's current MCU fans, phase 4 and on, who didn't watch all the previous movies and didn't watch most of the TV series. I don't know what it is about this new generation, but my God, you guys cannot take criticism. You guys cannot take other people's opinions. Guess what? Everybody has an opinion. I've been called a grifter so far. I've just been hating on MCU for no reason.
Stop! He's already dead.
And you guys got it all wrong. It's the furthest thing from the truth. I do not want to hate Marvel. Not in the slightest. I don't want to hate any movie. But there is a thing called quality. There is a thing called good writing. And then there's a thing called entertaining. So if a movie doesn't have good writing, good action, or is not entertaining, then it's a bad movie to me. If it's not overall entertaining, there are some films where I'm like, okay, the Transformers franchise is a perfect example of this. Die Hard fans hate it because it's not close to the source material and all that. I'm not one of those people. I'm not a person that's going to say, oh, like the first Spider-Man. Oh, well, he's not supposed to have organic web shooting. It bothered me in the beginning, but hey, the story was good. It was entertaining. The action was good. The character progression was good up until Spider-Man 3, but that's another story. But for the most part, a movie can be entertaining like the Transformers and not make a lick of sense once you start digging in it. It's a popcorn movie. It's okay to have popcorn movies. There's a bunch of popcorn movies. If you've ever watched The Beekeeper or any Jason Statham action movie, all those have paper-thin character motivations and all that stuff. But you know what? We come there for the action. A film that knows what it is, it knows, hey, you know, we're cheesy and we're going to cheese it up all the way. A film like Death of a Unicorn, it knew what it was when you actually watch the film. What you get from the trailers, that's a whole different topic. I didn't get that from the trailers. Like it was going to lean into campiness. So didn't really enjoy that one for that part because it felt like false advertisement. But hey, if you like it, you like it. No one's sitting here telling you to hate on anything. Nobody's hating on anything. I'm not a grifter. I'm not someone who's making 10 videos about how the Thunderbolts is bad, how, you know, Death of a Unicorn is bad, and I'm not doing any of that. I'm simply putting out one review, maybe a short, in regard to updates to a movie, if I feel compelled to do it. But that's about it. If you like something, it's okay to like it. If you dislike it, it's okay to dislike it. If you have a guilty pleasure, and I have plenty, that I'm sure you guys will be like, how do you like this movie and not Thunderbolts?
Stop it. Get some help.
Hey, just remember, it's okay to have your opinion about a movie. You have an opinion about my critique. Most of you probably just didn't even watch the video all the way through and just commented and disliked it. There's only one person, I think, on this video so far that actually sat through and went through my stuff point by point. Kudos to that person. If you dislike something, instead of just getting on and hating in the comment section and say, oh, well, you just hate just for hate. And you're commenting just to comment the opposite of what I'm saying. Instead, get in the comment section and say, hey, you know what? I like this movie for this reason. Your points really don't make sense. Here's why. And keep it brief as possible. If you want to make a long response, then by all means, send me a voice message on Instagram. I'll gladly listen to it and respond. But TLDRs, let's limit those. Let's get our points concise. Hit on the main topics that you want, because I don't have time to be doing all that. If Thunderbolts was good to you, have at it. I'm happy for you. I'm not sitting up here telling anyone not to go see this movie. For me, it felt like a big fuck you from Marvel in regards to the writing of certain characters. It's just like, okay, hey, this is not making sense to me. Let me make that point. To me, it's the way I see the character, or I would have been okay with the character progression. And that's why people like or don't like films. They don't like the way their character was treated, or these characters were treated. And that's okay. It's okay to have differing opinions. That's okay. There's a saying, let's agree to disagree. Let's get back to that. I'm sure some of you won't like this, but hey, that's my opinion. And like it or not, that's it. Again, don't get in anybody's comment sections talking about they're this and they're that, when I'm sure outside of the Thunderbolts review, you haven't watched any other review on my channel and what I think of movies and me bashing on them. Oh, hey, this is race bait, or this is this, or this is woke, or this. There's none of that. There's none of that. There's none of me talking about that stuff as if, oh my gosh, every movie has this. Do I notice some of that stuff in there? Yes, but what I call a movie woke or whatever, no. It's just, hey, you know what? This is not my taste. I'm going to speak on what I don't like. I'm not going to harbor on it and make 20 videos about what I don't like. I'll say it in a review. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. And most of the time, it's not even necessary to talk about race swaps and this and that. If that's what they choose to do with their movie, that's what they fucking choose. You can like it or dislike it, but I'm not going to harbor on that stuff. Okay, you race swap, you gender swap, but did you write a good character? That's all I care about. Did you write a good character? Did you write a good storyline? Is it entertaining me? Is the action good? Is the comedy good? Is the drama good? Is the horror good? Or whatever the case may be. But to those who do watch the videos in its entirety, I appreciate you. And I will see you guys on the next one.